The next part we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about creating shapes. How we can create shapes, how to get them accurate so that way when I give you the specific dimensions, you guys are going to be okay with it and be able to spotlight them in some way and then create dimensions. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a square. Okay, in this case, a particular square. You're going to grab the grab the quadrilateral right here, just this one right here. Okay, this is the rectangular shape. You can put it anywhere on the map. I'm just gonna move this a little bit so that way you guys can see it. You can put it anywhere. As you can see, there's a little blue box that follows you. If you click the arrow buttons, the right arrow changes it to a different plane. That's what we're gonna do a little later. But right now, we're gonna put it on the XY plane right here. So you can see at the bottom, there's these dimensions. You can type on those after to figure it out. So if I click once, click and let go, you're going to get this little square. As you can see, the dimensions on the bottom right, they change based off of where you're going. Now you want to be accurate, and as accurate as possible. So I'm not going to click on something. If I want 5 feet, I'm going to click 5 feet. You have to remember that you want them in inches. So you are going to have to convert from feet to inches in some way, shape, or form. So if I want 5 by 5, I'm going to type in, look at the bottom right hand corner, what happens. Don't click on anything. Just type in 60, 60. As you can see, the numbers are there. You're going to hit enter. It gives you a perfectly 60 by 60. If I use the ruler and I click on here, this should give me 5 feet from endpoint to endpoint. It does. Perfect. That's what I want to see. So we're going to do the dimensions as well. We're going to kill two birds with one stone. If you click on the tape measure and you click on the second one, which is called dimensions, and you click on endpoint, or you can click on the line. Either way, if we go endpoint by endpoint, you get 5 feet, and then we can kind of, there we go. There we go. Sometimes it's a little weird, but look at that. We have 5 feet by 5 feet, and then you can move it a little closer later. As you can see, you have 5 feet. We're going to click on some from here to here, and then we have 5 feet as well. So perfect. That's our first one. Now, we're going to do a rectangle as well. We're going to do another rectangle, but instead of being on this side, we're going to change the plane. We're going to change it to red or green. In this case, we're going to change it to red because at least it'll go on this plane right here. So we're going to click on this, click it once, and then we're going to do 60 by 60 again. So 60, 60 again. Look at the bottom right hand corner, you see 60 by 60, which is 5 feet by 5 feet. And then you hit enter. Once you hit enter, you get another 60 by 60. You want to move it so that way it can be pretty even. You can move this right here, or you can move it. Just click it once, and then you'll be able to move it to wherever you want it to be. So as you can see, you have two planes. Now we're going to do the last one. The last plane is going to be the same way, but instead of red, we're going to do green, and we're going to put it up here. Again, just move your mouse, click once, move your mouse a little bit, go 60, 60. And then again, you have completed your task. Don't forget to put your dimensions. You can put your dimensions anywhere you want. Okay, obviously we want one here, just like that. And then you have your scale. Okay, so we're gonna do, you should be able to take a screenshot of that, and that'd be perfect. Circles. Circles are fairly easy. I'm gonna shift and scroll, so I'm gonna be on this side a little bit further. Circles are very easy. You click once, and then it wants the radius. As you can see, the bottom, the radius. I'm gonna make it 10. Make a nice little small circle. If you don't want that, then we're gonna click it, and we'll do 20. There we go. Just the same way. Same thing exactly. If you want to change your plane, you just hit the arrow buttons, left, right arrow, or up arrow gives you the plane on top. So same thing. Then I'm going to hit 20. If I want to move it, that'd be this button right here. Click it once, and then you can move it over. Okay. We're going to do the dimensions of that. So we're going to click this, put the dimensions, and then we are going to hit endpoint, and it gives me the diameter 3 feet 4 inches, which is 40 inches. That's right. Okay. Or you can click from here to here, and you should be able to get the radius. It does get a little fidgety, but as you can see, it gives you the inches. So anyways, we're going to do the same thing with our polygons. For our polygons, what we're going to do is we are going to use the polygon function right here. So we do the polygon function, we click on the polygon. Before you click it to set it on the plane, as you can see at the bottom right, it tells you that it wants the number of sides. If you type in the number of sides, let's type in 3 and hit enter, the shape on the blue changes to a triangle, as you can see. So if you hit 4 and enter, it changes. 5 enter, 6 enter, 7 enter, 8 enter, 9 enter. It will give you as many sides as you want. We're going to do a 6-sided shape. Now you click once, move your mouse, and then you can type in your diameter, which is maybe 50. Actually, let's do 60. And there you go. You have a diameter of a 60 degree. You have a diameter of a 60 degrees right here. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy on that. Again, we'll do it again. We do the shape. Click on the shape. Type in the shape that you want. I want a triangle. Click on it, and then there you have it. You've just made a triangle, equilateral triangle. So that's pretty much how you set up the shapes and everything. The first part with the 3 shapes, you need to have all 3 planes, 1, 2, 3, and then you do the circle, 1, 2, 3, and then you do the square, and then you do the rectangle, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the other shapes you just want a single shape, so that way I know that you guys can create the shapes. Make sure you put the dimensions on there, so there's no way that people can have 2 of the same thing twice, and so forth. So until next time, I'll show you how to extrude and how to make a hole in the middle and so forth. All right. Until next time, see ya.